Well, congratulations. You have made it to Module 7, which is the last module in this course. Um, you all have done such a wonderful job this semester, and you've put so much hard work into it. I'm hopeful that it has been enjoyable, challenging, but also beneficial. I'm certainly hoping that maybe you have learned something new about yourself, um, or learned something new about an ethical dilemma that you didn't know before. Um, and that again, this has really helped you along the pathway to becoming a professional baccalaureate trained nurse. Okay, so this tutorial is going to be focusing in on the ePortfolio grading rubric, but I also want to talk to you just for a minute about some other elements of the ePortfolio. For many students, Nursing 405 is the very first course that they take in the RN to BSN program. And you may not be familiar with our eFolio format. So when you click on the Module 7 assignments, you will come to a number of resources, and I want to make sure that you're aware of those. First is a learning module on the BSN portfolio. Basically just gives you an explanation, a rationale, how to save this to the cloud if you would like to, how to use Weebly. And let me just click on that real quick and show you that that's all contained there within that module. So take the time. You could probably review all of that in about 5 to 10 minutes, and it will probably be worth your time to do that. Also, in this section, we have an example PDF of exactly what your paper should look like. I'm not sure why students overlook this as frequently as they do, but they do. And let me just click on this, and we just want to make sure that your APA format is correct for this particular assignment. Okay. You're going to want to make sure that the running head looks like this. It says running head : 2 spaces and then essential 8. That's in all capital letters. Your page numbers should be formatted in the right upper corner of each page as per APA format. And then we tell you right here exactly what should be on the title page, the cover page. So follow these instructions exactly. And then if you go down here, you'll see that the words running head are gone, right? So your first page needs to look different than all subsequent pages, but your page numbers continue. And then we show you exactly how to set up the paper. You see that there is no bold centered identifying word here. You just go right into talking about Essential 8. So this paragraph should provide a description of Essential 8 for this ePortfolio assignment. You need to use the AACN Baccalaureate Essentials document as your reference here, right? Because you're not going to be able to come up with this information through original ideas. You're going to be talking about Essential 8 based on the document. You can use other resources if necessary, but honestly, as long as you reference the AACN document, you'll be fine. Now, most common error that I see students making in this first section is they spend 5 sentences talking about the AACN essentials, and then they sort of mention by chance that there is an Essential 8 and it has something to do with professionalism and professional values. That's a mistake. Don't do that. You're going to want to spend 6 sentences trying to summarize what Essential 8 means for the professional baccalaureate trained nurse. Talk about Essential 8 and make sure that you're writing out Essential 8 this way. Make sure that you include the appropriate APA reference for the document. Make sure of it. But all I want to read for 6 sentences, or maybe more, maybe a couple of more, is a complete and thorough summarization of what Essential 8 is. That's all you need to do. You don't need to talk about the essentials as a whole. Okay, then you write exemplar in bold and centered. In this paragraph, you're going to talk about the hot topic assignment as a whole. Explain the components of the assignment and why you chose it as your exemplar to prove that you have mastered Essential 8. Here, you're going to want to talk about the assignment. In fact, you're probably only going to talk about the assignment. You may not even mention what your hot topic / ethical dilemma was. It's not about your topic. This is so easy that people cannot wrap their minds around it. So if this seems a little bit confusing, it is, but bear with me. So you're going to want to explain in this section the different items. Go back to the grading rubric. Look at the grading rubric and look at the different items. Look at the different components of the assignment, and you're going to want to summarize those here in a very short paragraph. There's only 4 elements of the hot topic paper. So you may want to spend 1 sentence talking about the first item, a sentence talking about the second, so on and so forth. You're going to talk about the items of the assignment and how completing that assignment proves that you have mastered Essential 8. Professionalism and professional values. Okay, here's the last part of your eFolio. You're going to write reflection. It's going to be bold and it's going to be centered. In this section, you're going to tell me how the hot topic paper relates to Essential 8. You are looking to make a connection between Essential 8 and the spirit of the hot topic assignment. Use the language from the Essentials document and your own words to explain how the exemplar ties in with this essential. You may go into more detail here about your topic and even your position statement if you feel that that information that you provide offers support or evidence that you have mastered this essential. This is the main section of the assignment. It is worth 50% of your grade. And this section maybe is 3/4 to a page, maybe just a little bit longer. Typically, these eFolios are about 1.5 pages in length. Try to be focused in your writing, but I will tell you, if you're going to err on the side of giving me just a little bit too much information than writing a 2-sentence paragraph, because that will tell me nothing. So it is worse to err on the side of shorter than being a little bit wordier, but making sure that I see that you have mastered this essential. In this section, you really are going to want to weave together elements of Essential 8 with elements of the hot topic paper. You're going to kind of want to make them mesh. And you're going to feed one off of the other and weave them together so that it shows me one complete picture. The completion of this assignment really has proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that you are meeting those baccalaureate essentials of professionalism and professional values. Okay, let me X out of this because this document really does reiterate exactly what the what the grading rubric says, but the PDF gives you a lot more information. So again, let's take a look at this. This eFolio is worth 8 points. It is a grade changer, so don't dismiss it at the end of the semester. So your description of Essential 8, again, don't talk about the Essentials document, talk about Essential 8. That's what I want to know. I want to know a lot about Essential 8. This first section is worth 1.5 points. The description of the assignment, not your topic, the assignment itself, worth 1.5 points. And then weaving together these concepts of how completing the hot topic paper relates to Essential 8 and mastery as such as a student, as a professional nurse, worth 5 points. And again, APA is embedded through all of, through each item, through each element of each assignment. Okay, that was exhausting. But that is what I can offer as far as suggestions. If you have any questions, again, sometimes this is just so easy that it's hard to wrap your mind around. So if you have a question that you think would benefit the entire class, please put it in the question and answer discussion board forum. And I will do my best to answer it so that everyone can benefit from the question and the answer. If you have a question that's more personal, you can certainly contact me one-on-one. Okay? Best of luck in completing this last assignment, along with your final exam. Don't forget that.